Good morning, students. Let's move on to the different constituents of soil. Different constituents that make up the soil are the rock particles, which can be of different shapes, different sizes. Then the soil contains minerals like magnesium, potassium, calcium, iron, etc., which are very good for healthy plant growth. It also consists of humus, which you have already studied, moisture, then air. Air is also present in the spaces between the soil particles. The oxygen circulating in the soil is required for the respiration by plant roots as well as the different organisms that live in the soil. Then soil organisms. Soil contains a large number of organisms. It can be microorganisms like bacteria, fungi. There can be burrowing animals like earthworms, millipedes, termites. So what do these organisms do? These organisms, they help in the aeration and loosening of the soil. What do you mean by aeration? Aeration means to provide air. So they loosen the soil, and then after loosening of the soil, it helps in the aeration. One activity is given here to show that soil contains air. What you have to do, you have to take 2 glasses of the same size soil, jug and water. You have to collect some soil and take 2 glasses and put equal amount of soil in each of the glasses. And then you have to press the soil into one of the glasses which has got flat surface, and then another one with loose soil. That means you do not have to press that soil. Clear? In one glass you have to press, that is compress the soil, and in another one you have to just simply put the soil, and then you have to add water to both the glasses. You will see air bubbles evolving from the soil in both the glasses, and then what you will see that the compressed soil, since it had less air space as compared to the loose soil, what will happen? The evolution of air bubbles in compressed soil will be less as compared to the loose soil. So what does this prove? This proves that if the soil is loose, it will contain more air and it will be better for the growth of the soil. Now we'll move on to the different kinds of soil, different types of soil. Soil can be classified as sandy soil, clay soil or loamy soil, depending upon the amount of sand, clay and silt. This you have already studied in your SST class, children. Sandy soil, you all know that the particles are bigger in size. They are big in size and they are coarse to touch. What do you mean by coarse? Coarse means rough. They are rough. You can feel them on touching. They are very, very rough. They have got very large spaces between them, and these sandy soil, they can hold air but they cannot hold much water. So since they cannot hold much water, they are not good for the plant growth. Clay soil have got less space between the particles. Their size is very, very small. They can hold water but they cannot hold much air. So they are not good for plant growth as soil cannot hold air for the roots to breathe. So usually clay soil is used for making pottery, idols and bricks. The best soil considered is the loamy soil. The loamy soil, the particles of the loamy soil are between both. They are neither too big nor they are very small. That is, the particles are intermediate between the two. They have the right water holding capacity, they are well aerated, and loamy soil is the best soil for farming and gardening, and it is best for the plant growth. So I hope children that this much is clear to you. Be safe and have a nice day.